All right, ladies and gentlemen, so for homework, you got to work on how to calculate GDP a little bit. Remember, just as a little refresher from when we talked in class, GDP is going to measure how much stuff we can produce in a country in a given year. Final goods and services, of course, not intermediate ones. We talked about that in class. And so what we're going to do is we're going to work on the actual calculation that you would have to do here. And so we're just going to start with a country. We're going to imagine they only make one thing. They make the finest filet mignon you have ever tasted in your life, okay? And we're going to look at their GDP over 3 years, year 1, year 2, year 3. It could be year 2010, 11, 12, whatever, it doesn't matter what they are, but 1, 2, 3 for simplicity's sake. We're going to start today by calculating nominal GDP. Nominal GDP, there's a space at the top of your paper that's blank and it doesn't have anything written there. You might want to write this down. Nominal GDP is going to be measured in current prices. So let me ask you this. If you look at the chart behind me, when I get out of the way in a second, what is the current price in year 1? If you said $1, we are on the same page. Now take a look again and see what the current price is in year 2. I've got 5. All right? And the current price here is 10. So this is very simple. Look at the quantity of filet mignon that this fine country produces. In year 1, they make 2 filet mignon. And they sell those filet mignon for how many dollars? $1. So that means that they make a total of $2 selling their, or producing their filet mignon. So you say nominal GDP is $2. Simple enough. Stop the tape for a second, see if you can figure out the other 2. All right, that's good for me. Let's see. So in year 2, they produced 2 filet mignon, and they sold them at a price of $5. That gives me a total of $10. All right. In the 3rd year, we got, again, 2 filet mignon that have been produced, and now the price is $10. So we get $20 for our nominal GDP. That's not too tricky. But let me ask you a question to think about. What do you notice about the country's actual productivity of filet mignon? How many filet mignon do they produce in year 1? 2. Right? In year 3, how many filet mignon do they produce? 2. Did their productivity increase? I hope the answer is no. It did not. And yet, GDP is supposed to be a measure of how much we produce. But look what happened to our nominal GDP. The question I have is, why did that happen? Why did nominal GDP go up if, in fact, we didn't produce any more filet mignon? The only reason we have a higher nominal GDP is because that price went up. Now, so this is kind of a little flaw with nominal GDP. In a second, I'm going to show you how to calculate real GDP. Try to calculate your nominal GDPs on the front of your paper now. Good luck. If you have any questions, make sure you ask.